Yes, that's right. So it's been a few years since we saw these guys before. But I'm just curious if you can let us know, where does this fall in the timeline of the events of Endgame, Taika? Like, where are we picking up as? Where are we
This
going
is
to
just
find?
after the Death Star blew up.
Right before Han Solo comes in and
Yeah.
That's it.
Where does, you know more about Marvel movies than I do.
Well,
You are the expert. You love talking about this stuff.
Endgame left with Thor giving the kingship to Valkyrie on Earth, and Thor was in a pretty emotionally complex place at the time.
What was his physique like?
He was a little out of shape, you know.
Oh, right.
It represented his emotional kind of complexity. And he went off on a journey of self-discovery with the Guardians of the Galaxy. And that's kind of where we pick up.
Yeah, we pick up, he's in a little bit of an existential crisis point, and he's trying to figure out who he is, what his purpose is. You know, is he really meant to be a superhero, or is there something else? Basically, it's a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
So, you know, that point
Kinda
that
similar to what I'm
everyone's experienced this. You wake up and you're like, am I doing what I should be doing?
Yeah.
And that's where he's at.
It's our biopic.
I mean, and
typecasting.
I'm just asking this for the internet. This is not my query, because I felt that he was gorgeous and a lovable person on both. But has he hit the gym? Or are we going to get to see like some montage getting into shape?
He's at the gym.
He's been back to training, yeah.
And then also Valkyrie, obviously being the head of the Asgardians now, this is a very different place from her than the drunken sort of wisecracking, I don't want to be anywhere. So where does she find herself on this new journey? Because
I wouldn't say that she's entirely reformed, certainly not in wisecracking, but yeah, she's taken up the kingly duties, and it's new Asgard though, so it's like Asgard on Earth, which is a different Asgard than we've seen before, and she's kind of trying to navigate that. Exploit it.
She's exploiting her people.
A few random sponsorships.
But she's also,
Spoiler.
she's got all the responsibilities of basically running a town and looking after her people, and where we find her is also missing the battlefield, because she spent her entire life as a career soldier and part of the Valkyrie, and now she's kind of got an admin job where she's like just doing a lot of meetings and
a lot of bureaucracy, which is not really her favorite. She likes battleocracy.
I love that we're going to get to explore this character now over 4 movies, because this was the first sort of solo MCU movie that we kind of got to see under this kind of phase. But I'm just like, what does it feel like? Chris, you're the only one that gets 4. You like elbowing Tom Holland, being like, I got 4, just so you know.
I didn't realize I had until a few weeks ago.
You have the most of any?
Yeah, no one else has done 4. It's going to us. Right? No, it's cool. I have loved playing this character, and every time I've done it, I've had an opportunity to do something different, particularly when Taika turned up and we threw it in a different direction and wrecked it. Look, every time there's a new creative venture and a different space to explore, it makes for a fun ride and a fun time, and that this film is just full of boundless opportunities to recreate again or rebuild Thor, because as you said, from the last film he was in a different space. So this film was a journey of self-discovery for all of us.
Yeah. For me, too.
Yeah.
All of us.
I'm just looking at just you.